Hi, everybody, and welcome to I Fucking Love Whiskey. I'm Andrew Pierce, and as always, I'm here with my co-host, Joseph Limbaugh.
Hello, everybody. So excited to be here, and we have an exciting special guest today. Andrew?
David Kerns.
Yes.
David Kerns.
David Kerns. Hello. We had your wife on the show for our very first episode.
That's correct.
Loved it. She loved it so much. And I'm sitting in her office, so it maybe looks very similar.
It has the essence of her. It has the essence
of her.
Yeah,
I don't like she's here.
Oh, yeah.
You don't what?
Wear this thing behind me.
Sure.
But you could.
I could. Yeah, maybe I'll try.
Yeah.
We won't judge.
We haven't touched any of the whiskey yet, so probably after we get a few in, maybe that'll
It might change.
maybe that'll happen. This is an adventure. We don't know what's going to happen.
It's all super fun. So, David, you are a producer and an actor, and what else you got to your credit there?
Mostly those things, mostly producing, but a little bit of performing and acting. I work for College Humor, which is now a smaller version, but still running and kicking.
Still going.
And helping develop new shows for College Humor for the future. Now in quarantine, which is crazy to try to figure out.
Well,
David's also a super talented improviser. I've performed with him before.
Oh,
and so is Andrew, actually. You're both very talented improvisers, and I'm glad to have been on the stage and look forward to being on the stage with both of you again at some point.
I
right back at you, Joseph.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Getting a little stir crazy in here.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's all good. Well, I titled today's episode Glensday. We're going to
I hadn't heard that yet. I had not heard that yet.
Can we call you Glenn just for today so it makes sense? No, we don't have to do that. Glensday.
Maybe we should all call each other Glenn.
A lot of Glens. Okay, Glenn.
What do you think, Glenn?
Glenn?
Yeah, sounds pretty good, Glenn.
What does Glenn think, though?
Let's call him.
Good point. Hey, so why don't we start? Because we can drink and talk at the same time. Let's start with Glentauchers, 50-year-old Speyside, a Chieftain's independent bottler release here. This is 46% alcohol by volume, aged in a sherry butt, cask 900236 if you're following along. And there's 673 bottles that got out of this cask, the sherry cask. Look at that color. It's just.
I like that color. Do you think that's colored at all, or is that natural color?
I think it's natural color. It says natural color, so unless they're wrong.
There you go.
There you go.
They must. How long was this in a sherry cask?
15 years.
15
Okay.
years.
Well, there you go.
Beautiful.
And I put the little cap on top to kind of preserve the nose for that first
Oh man, I messed
super
it up.
nose.
Behind David. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'll just do that. I'll just do this. See, now I'm doing it too.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh,
What are we doing?
Yeah.
I like what it's smelling, but I don't
I
know.
can smell that sherry. Like I can. I feel like I'm smelling a glass of sherry right now. That's interesting because normally, like, even if something is aged in a sherry, that like I don't necessarily just immediately get it that strong. But this is like,
It is really. It has a very sweet quality. It's like, oh man, I want some cherries that are in syrup.
yeah, yeah. This is like the maraschino of scotches.
dessert.
Yeah, this is definitely like this smells like a dessert aperitif, right? Like, or not an aperitif, but what is it when you after like a dessert? I guess a dessert.
Digestive.
Digestive, yeah, digestive. A dessert liqueur.
Yeah. It's just all about drinking constantly and calling it different things.
Right. Like if we give it fancy names, we can drink before, after, and during the meal.
And then the nightcap.
Right. And it's all culture. It's culture.
And this is day drinking. So what do you smell in the nose here, Joseph? You like to build houses.
I do like to build a house. I'm definitely building a little, I don't know, just like a little sweet little, I like to say, like, I've said this before, but it's like the kind of the cottage that Hansel and Gretel went into. Like it's a little cottage made of candy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's like, there's gumdrops in there.
Like a boozy cottage full of candy. Like everyone's drunk inside, but it's like made of gingerbread.
Well, I kind of imagine instead of a witch inside, there's a delightful little old lady who's just like got cherry apple cheeks And she's like, have some more of this delicious sweet drinks.
I love that lady.
Oh, Andrew's making her a bit more scary than I thought. I thought her was warmer than that.
Here, it's not.
Yeah, but it's like, Andrea.
That's my face, man.
I'm sorry.
I love his character.
Yeah.
If it was vodka, it would definitely be my grandmother we're talking about.
Oh.
I love this.
Oh my God. Nothing about that is bold.
But it's not like it's like doesn't kick you in the alcoholic way. It's just kind of smooth, but still a lot of flavor going on.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the flavor. Like it's I want to say like I want to say it's like drinking the juice at the bottom of a like a snow cone, but
Yeah.
that is far away from, but it's like if God made that juice, or that juice was made by like the penultimate version or quintessential version of snow cone juice. That's what this is. Like it's that, but so much better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All the good parts, all the dregs. Like throw out that stupid ice stuff. Well, let's get to the good stuff.
Or just squirt some of that juice out of the squirter. Right. But once again, like this is like, if it was made by angels or God, like that's, rather than just, this is God's snow cone juice right here.
I get like a pound cake that is just drenched in a kind of some sort of sweet drizzle.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
Caramelized on the bottom of the pan. You're scraping that off and just.
Yeah. Or it's kind of like Langostino cherries. Those like really nice, crazy good one. If you distilled that into an alcohol, like that sweet but very refined flavor. And
it's funny because it's like I keep going to like sweetness, right? And that's but it's not overpoweringly sweet. It's not cloying. Like it's weird that it's such a strong sweetness, but at the same time it has like this savory undertone that just grounds it, like it's not
like a molasses or something.
Yeah.
But even that, like a molasses, like I would say is like cloyingly sweet. This has that in that, but it's got enough like weight to it that it's like, I don't know. Like, yeah.
It's almost like it's a cocktail that's already been made just in a single liquor. It's got a little bit of the bitter, got a little bit of
bitters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, the bitters. There's a lot of flavors going on in here, and they're so packed together and so kind of complicated that it's hard to like pull them all apart. But I like all of them.
If somebody served this to me at a bar and they were like, "This is our bartender's finest cocktail," I'd be like, "Yeah, this is 100%. This is like the finest cocktail."
Yeah, like pay that man, give that person that man or woman more money. Like that's a mixologist right there. Yeah. Oh, my cat's here. We might have a visit from my cat.
I've seen these before too. I mean, obviously in your show, but these specific to Scotch and whiskey drinking glasses. Super cool. And what's the thing? It's like it narrows the smell into a certain place, sort of thing.
Yeah, so it's got a wide bottom, so it has a lot of surface area for the alcohol to evaporate and the nose to come up, and then it focuses this towards your nose. That's the idea. And you can just hold it very nicely with this little thing at the bottom, so you can see what the color looks like. So
I love it. If I had a cane, I think this would be the topper of the cane. Just walking around, always ready to drink whiskey.
Oh yeah,
there he is.
Oh, there's Bowie.
There's Bowie.
Hey, buddy.
I want some whiskey too. I want some whiskey.
No, whiskey is not for kittens.
They wouldn't appreciate it.
He really would not. Yeah.
So this is 15 years, you said?
15-year-old. Yep. Unchill filtered, natural color.
This kind of brings us to, are we going to science this? Oh,